Hello friends and neighbors, I'm Dave.
I'm Jackie.
And we own ReLocal Real Estate. And today we're going to talk about two alternatives in this very, very tight market for financing. A lot of people are competing against Wall Street and investors, and they're losing out because people are paying so much in cash, and we want to give you some tools that can help you compete. And the first one we're going to talk about is basically using the lender. We have a lender that can help us with this, help our clients with this, but using a lender to be the cash buyer on the home you've found. Now this is for people, you've got a house, you really don't know if you want to sell it because you don't know where you're going, and that's a problem. I mean, it's been huge for our clients. And so, we've got a lender who will buy the next house, make you the cash buyer on the next house, so that you can compete with the institutional investors. Then what happens is we get you moved into the new home, we put your house on the market. Once it sells, then you can turn around and buy the home you're living in from the lender who bought it for you. Just have to use them as the lender. We don't use lenders that aren't good. So you use that lender for your mortgage, and there is a fee involved in doing that. Of course, he's got to make some money on the money he loaned you, but it's negligible in the big scheme of things. So that's one method that we can use to let you compete with the institutional investor. There's another form. It's called the recast loan. Jackie, tell us about the recast loan.
Recast loan is for those buyers who have a house that they also own, and they need to sell that house in order to buy the new house. With having the two mortgages, you have to be able to qualify for both mortgages, the house you currently own and the new one. But once you sell the one you currently own, you can take that equity and apply it to the principal of the new mortgage, and therefore getting today's interest rates and recasting the loan to the new principal amount and a new monthly premium based off of the current principal.
So basically, they maybe on the new home are putting down 5%, a minimum amount 5%. They can have 50% total equity tied up in their old house. Right. They just can't get to it yet.
They can't get to it, and they certainly can't use a sale of their home contingency in this market.
Yeah, so it avoids the contingency, allows them to take that $50,000 in the bank, and we can use that as a down payment, get into the new home if they can qualify for both. And then when they sell this house and pull out 200 grand in equity, they apply the 200 grand to the new property and then recast the loan with the lower equity.
That's right.
Yeah, it's two different options. Now, third option.
It does cost you a couple $100s to do that.
$200.
Yeah.
So they don't have to go through the whole requalification process. They're just, here's a couple $100 fee.
You gotta let the lender know up front, this is what you're planning on doing.
It's like nothing. That's a night out.
Yeah.
So, all right. So the third option is go and move in with your parents. Sell your home, move in with your parents until you can find that home. And if you're up for that, God bless you. But here's a couple of options. We have lenders who can take care of those for you. And that's just one way we're trying to compete in this very, very tough market. Thanks very much for listening this week to our newsletter.